I'm out running. Call it running. Very slow running, but it's running. So today's Monday. Hurt my hamstring on Thursday evening. Look, I'm walking, I'm being good. But hurt the hamstring on Thursday evening. Did nothing Friday, did nothing Saturday, did nothing Sunday. But the truth is, after, probably by the end of Saturday, I couldn't really feel any pain whatsoever where the injury was. So I left it another day or two, left it till today, had a really good warm up, started off walking, I've just done a little jog, now I'm walking again. I'm going to continue to do this, a little bit of a run walk, probably more walking than running, but we'll see. Nothing fast, nothing crazy, just to see how I feel. I feel happy, that's how I feel bloody happy. So today's aim is to do less than 2 miles, nice and gently, go home, job done. That is it, no more. Probably actually just less than 2 miles, I think. But I really want to say thank you to everybody that's reached out, that's left a comment, you know, sending me well wishes, sending me bits of advice. That's awesome, so thank you. I am listening, I am reading it all, I am taking it all on board. I'm certainly not going to try and be a hero and come back all guns blazing straight away. I need to give myself a few days, maybe a week of just pure easy stuff, just to see how it is, and then reevaluate it at the end of the week and see how we are. But hopefully we'll be all right, and we can crack on and get back to where we were a week ago. Yeah. Now, what I have been doing with my leg over the last few days, apart from resting it, I have been trying to keep it elevated where possible. I've been using my massage gun. I'm no longer stretching. I only did that once. Again, it's one of them things, if you don't know, you don't know. I'll never stretch an injured area again. Although, I think when I did my calf, I think somebody told me not to stretch then. And then I still went and stretched my hammy. Oh. Keeping that heart rate nice and low as well. Currently at 136, which is awesome. I think my aim now, I think one thing I've got to be really careful of is I'm not counting my chickens, because I've managed to do one run. But don't get overconfident. Just because I can't feel it now doesn't mean I won't feel it if I push it. But I have to put my hands up, and I have to admit that my strength and conditioning the last however many weeks has pretty much been out the window. I've really let myself down with that, and ultimately that could be what's caused the injury, where I'm not doing enough exercises elsewhere in my body. It sounds like my glutes could be an issue. Not an issue, but maybe my glutes need a bit of work on them to be strengthened. I guess my hamstring's been compensating for that weakness. I've got no excuse. I've got a decent gym space in my garage. I've got no excuse to not be using it. I think I just, I'll be honest, I get lazy with it, you know. I think subconsciously in my head, I keep thinking to myself, well, it's a running event you're doing, not a weightlifting. But that weightlifting, or whatever it is going to help with the running. I know that, I've just got lazy with it. I'm also going to be looking to swap out my hill sprints now. I've lost all confidence in myself being able to do them, and I'm still going to do hills, but I won't be sprinting up anything. I think I just need to use a slightly longer hill and just run up and down that, rather than trying to be Linford Christie and sprint my way across. Fast forward to Wednesday, and I am, oh Jesus, it's muddy. I'm just out on the trail behind the house. I've just come out, done a bit of a warm up. Leg's feeling good. The leg is feeling good. Leg's feeling normal actually. That's the best way to put it. Feeling normal. So I'm just going to go out on the trail, do a couple of 2 or 3 miles, something like that. See how we go. Oh dear. I always start off blowing really heavy. Turns out I've overdressed today. I thought it was chillier than it is. I've put my warm jacket on and now I'm sweating. It's really warm. I might have to take it off and tie it around my waist or something. It's like my own personal sauna right now. At least I've got the correct shoes on today. I've got the trail shoes on. Oh, that's so much nicer, beautiful. Been a lot of rain over here. Feels pretty boggy actually. I know many of you are Strava users. I've just this morning cancelled my paid subscription for Strava. They emailed me today to say that it's going up from $6.99 to $8.99 for no real reason other than they say that they haven't put the price up in a long time. You haven't put the price up in a long time, Strava, because you've not needed to. Makes me wonder why they suddenly need to. It's either, are they having financial problems, or are they taking advantage of the cost of living crisis? Either way, I've just cancelled my subscription. Not through bitterness, but I don't see the value. I don't see what value it gives me that I can't get from elsewhere. You know, the majority of my runs now are, oh God, I'm getting such wet feet. The majority of my runs now, I'm running with my Garmin on, so I get plenty of data from Garmin. And if I'm really honest, I don't make much sense of the data. I do like to look at it, but I don't know why. The only real thing that I need is my heart rate, so I know where I'm at. Then at the end of my runs, I like to know how far I went and what sort of time I did it in. Other than that, I'm not really using the data. Like I say, I read it, but I don't do anything with it. It's like I used to sleep with my Apple Watch on, just to see how many hours sleep I got the night before. And when I didn't sleep well, or I didn't have a good night's sleep, if I didn't have enough hours that night, I could see it on my watch, but I didn't do anything with it. What do you do with that data? And maybe there are things you can do. They're just not things I'm worrying myself with right now. Heart rate is one, hence me walking. I've just come up a hill there. It's a bit of a hill, so my heart rate shot up. You can probably hear. Talking doesn't help, but that keeps me slow. And that's something I'm finally over, properly over as well. So a couple of months back in one of my videos, I talked about the embarrassment of walking in front of people when I'm out on a run. And here's me thinking, oh, they're all thinking, oh, look at Fatty. Truth is, and enough people told me this, truth is, they're not even looking. And even if they are looking, they're not paying attention. They couldn't care less who I am. And that's good, because now, if I feel like walking, I walk. I just walk. And if my pace shoots up or shoots down, whichever way you want to call it, so what? Just embrace it, you know? So if anyone else feels that way, because I'm sure a lot of people do. What am I doing now? I'm averaging 13-minute miles. Do I care? Nope. Am I having fun? Bet your ass I am. And you know the best bit? I am not injured. I'm not even going to refer to it as the injury because it wasn't one. It was a niggle that lasted a couple of days and it's gone. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. Although I will say, I'm not getting cocky about it. Hence me not doing interval training today. I'm just out on easy miles. I'm making sure that there's nothing there. Make sure there's not a weakness just creeping in somewhere. So, and one thing I have been doing when I'm stood at my desk, because I use a standing desk, I find myself doing a lot of calf raises and squats while I'm stood there now. I'm trying to do them sort of sporadically through the day, just to give me that little, I feel like it's giving me an edge. You know, I'll just tell my body, okay, we're going to do 10 squats now. Just bang them out. I'm not doing loads. I'm probably getting an extra, I don't know, maybe even 100 a day, something like that. Which, you know, 240 pounds. That's a lot of weight to be squatting. Right, I'm coming towards the end of the run. I just fancy trying something. You're gonna say I'm silly, so I'm gonna do it before you find out. I'm just gonna wind it up a little bit and see how my leg feels. I'm not gonna do into a full sprint, but I just want to open up the pace a little bit. Wind it up slowly, so I'm gonna do that now. Just really see if I get any sensation anywhere as I get quicker. You're a speed we're at. Right, this is 10-minute mile pace. Ooh. At this 10-minute mile, that feels all right. A little bit more. It's 9-minute mile. All right. Leave that there. Only little. Alright, back to the slow stuff. Alright, I'll put all the distances and times on the screen. Really quite happy. No injury. We're all good. See you soon.